Intervention, I got rights, you know.
Look, I'll tell you what. If you can find a payphone, I'll let you call your lawyer.
Did you get anywhere with the recon?
I'm still trying to build a workaround to grab a feed. Just give me 2 minutes.
Sorry to interrupt. The President's office confirms 3 dev group teams are prepped and standing by.
Thanks, Ollie. Make sure they're ready on our go.
You know what? Just give me this. That's where the cash dropped into my account. It was a wire transfer.
You guys have any updates on that potential 4th location?
We're just completing the trace now. Looks like the transfer came from Mirwawa, eastern Iraq.
Grim, I'm not getting any images
It's okay, I've got it. You just pull Onyx satellite time from the NRO. Looks like the largest of the 4 camps we've found. Heavily fortified.
Listen up. Our best bet for Kobin's fire is Marawa. I want to be on the ground an hour ago. Charlie, track the satellite feed, map every weapon, vehicle, and man in that camp. There's a kid with a cap gun I want to know about it.
Will do.
Briggs, prep a drone for Overwatch.
On it.
Grim, coordinate with Dev Crew. We're gonna have to hit the other sites when we move on Marawa.
We don't have enough time to prep, Sam.
I need to be on the ground as soon as we're over the camp.
You're going in alone?
It's nothing personal, but we had some bumps in Benghazi. I want you on the chopper for extraction.
Not that anyone asked me, but, these guys are scary motherfuckers, right? If you want them dead so bad, why don't you just nuke the place from orbit?
That's right. Nobody asked you. Need information, not a body count.
Get him out of here. Let's move.
I'm just trying to... Okay.
Can you hit the hostiles with no witnesses?
Hi folks, good news, I have a whole video footage today. So this is the 2nd level, and at the beginning of this level it's all about shooting sniping targets with the drone, which is a different thing. I mean, I'm sort of glad that Splinter Cell now is sort of, well, there's new things to it that's not all the same old that we're used to. I mean, there are some new things that I think the game people have took from Ghost Recon.
You're clear to advance, Sam.
I mean, this is all very similar, to be honest. Then next up we parachute down and we are into, well, we're into back to the normal sort of thing, the normal stealth type mission. Now, what I was wondering at this point was the best way to keep quiet. I mean, there are 2 different routes, obviously the left and the forward route that I'm going to take here. And I think, to be honest with you, your best shot is around this corner. I went around the other corner, you don't get as great angle. And I did consider stunning them. Well, I do stun them, I think. Stun one. And then the other one sort of just gets stunned as well. And then next up, I would suggest hiding those bodies, you know. I mean, it's always a good practice to get into the routine of doing so in case someone else does find them and then everyone is alerted. That's not good, you know, you don't want that to happen. So it is a bit of a pain in the ass to have to keep, you know, hiding them all the time, but you know, it is worth getting into that practice and that habit of doing so. The last thing you want is all the guards on full alert. You don't ever, you know when someone will patrol past them, so just give them a quick, put them out of the way. So yeah, I mean, in this level there's a lot of walking. And what I do later on is just sort of fast forward all the walking. Haven't cut it out, but you know, it will be a little bit fast forward, you know. And next up we get to use the drone again. This time it's a radio controlled drone, so you actually move the drone, not just snipe. So it's all about just listening in. So yeah, we're coming up to that point now. Now it's time to release the drone. It's not that difficult to control, to be honest. I mean, comparing this one to the Ghost Recon drone, this one's a lot more simple to control. But obviously, you know, the controls are different, so it just takes a little second to get used to them. There are times like this when I do wish I had like an Xbox controller, It is a little bit difficult on a keyboard, but I didn't see the point of... I had a choice with this Splinter Cell. It was a case of wait 3 months and then get the new Xbox and then get it out on Xbox, or just play it now on PC. So I thought, I can't wait 3 months, I really want to try this, and that's why I got it now. So as you can see on the target map on the bottom left hand corner, you can actually see all the targets we have, like a sort of a close warning system of where they are. And there we go, sampling the target.
Looking for a match.
But yeah, I mean, this is all sort of useless because in the end it doesn't do anything, you know, you'll see what I mean. You still have to go through the old route and go, you know, try rotor lost. Great. I don't know if that's something I did wrong or if that's just part of the level. I have no idea to that at all. But you know, you can still... I think if I did something right, it would say, you know, level failed. So I can't imagine I did something that wrong. This is quite a tricky little bit of level to do, to be honest now. It took me a few attempts to do so. There's so many different routes you can take. But to be honest with you, I mean, like I said, there are just so many different routes to take on this one. I personally cannot, no matter how many times I tried, cannot find a way to go full stealth on this one. You will get detected at some point. There's just too many guards. I mean, I suppose you could, in a way, if you took a lot of time, you could just keep whistling them over and then getting them to come round. But it would just take so long. I mean, as you can see now, you know, it's just a case of waiting for the guard to walk around, whistling him in, and then take him out. I mean, this is just one guard and there's about 3 or 4, you know, other guards to take, so it would just take too long.
You might want to consider another plan.
What I do love doing is throwing them over the balcony, you know, that's fun. Or smash his head on the side of the wall. There you go, chuck him over. And then this is where we get detected, and see, this is what I mean. Sometimes, you know, they push you away sometimes, so you can't always do that stealth sort of movement. They do sometimes manage to push you away. I mean, it's always good to shoot out the lights too. I mean, if you're in the dark, they can't see you, and you know, it's just much better overall for you to do so. But you know, it's one of those things.
Anything on your side? I don't see anything.
See, now what I tried to do was mark the targets using the new feature you have, but I think that guy has got armour on, that's why it doesn't work. The first guy, you know, I got a straight shoot, but the second guy, I think he's got some sort of helmet on which stops the bullet. It must have been a strong, strong helmet. 10-inch Kevlar. But yeah, I just snuck past that one. Don't ever think that sneaking past guards is a bad thing, you know.
Coleman sends his regards.
Just hang on a second. Stop! Oh, you asshole. I'm MI6. Three years, deep cover, and you just fucking wasted it!
What's your activation key?
757 Bravo Victor 9, Oscar 98. For fuck's sakes, I think you broke it.
Grim, did you get that?
Got it, Sam.
All right. Who's pulling the strings? CIA.
It's an outdated clearance. Get me a retinal scan.
I want to talk to the man in charge. Come on, let's go.
You're talking to him.
What the hell are you doing? Huh?
His name is Jadid Haidos. He was MI6, not anymore. He was burned 5 years ago and they made him as a double agent.
more games, Jadid. BlackList. Talk.
Oh, you goddamn Americans. Always playing cowboy.
Quit stalling.
You're too late.
Sam? They're sending a large data transfer from the compound above you.
What are you planning?
Oh, we're past planning. We're on to execution. If you're here, mate, I'm already dead.
Shit.
What the hell just happened, Sam?
He shot himself.
Holy shit.
The data is outgoing from a communications hub in the upper village. Look for a large satellite array.
But yeah, as I was saying, don't think that sneaking past guards is a bad thing, because it's not like you're, you know, skipping the game. It's just you actually get points for it, so the game recognises it as a good thing on stealth missions. Well, at the end of the day, Splinter Cell is a stealth game, so that's what it's all about. It's not all about full-on combat. You haven't got the weapons for it for a start. And to be honest with you, sometimes your face is so many, you know, so many targets, you just can't take them out, so it is sometimes better to sneak past them. And I tell you what, you don't get a lot of ammo at all, so yeah, I mean, if you can, just take them out stealth-wise, you know, like this one. Or sometimes just like I said, just sneak past them. And yeah, I did quite a lot of work with sort of human shield here, and that came in use quite a lot. It is, I know sometimes on my shooting here it looks like I'm a terrible shot, but what that is mostly because my main mouse I would use for this is broke, so I'm actually using a mighty mouse, which is terrible for gaming, so yeah, that's why the aiming is just not great. You don't have an actual physical button on the magic mouse, so you know, is it magic or yeah, magic mouse, yeah. The mighty mouse is the old one, the magic mouse is the new one, yeah. So you don't have, you know, physical buttons, so it makes it really difficult to aim and shoot, because right click is to zoom in to the target, and you know, left is to shoot. And because you don't have a button, sometimes the right click shoots and it just cocks it all up. But yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do about that, except just try and do my best. And it doesn't. The thing is, when you're also when you're recording like this, it makes the frame rate go a bit slow, so you sometimes get a bit of lag too. When you don't record on this, it's fine, but I think recording just puts my processor and video RAM right to the limit. So yeah, I got a bit of lag and the problem of lack of physical buttons on the mouse. So yeah, it's not that I'm terrible at it. If I was doing this on Xbox, I'd be a lot better. But like I said, I just couldn't wait. Sticky noisemakers, these can come in use quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, sticky noisemakers, it just means like you can get them to walk over to something and then sneak up behind them, instead of actually you being the one that makes the noise. So that was close. I don't know how he did not see me. I mean, he must be blind. But yeah, I'm going to try the same sort of thing again. I want him to go over to that side of the wall now, and then we sneak up on him. But that's another problem with this. It's, if you had the Xbox controller, you could sneak up so slow that he couldn't hear you at all. But with a button, there's no sort of varying way of doing it. There isn't a way to go sneak slower. You just sneak at the speed that the button presses. So that's the problem with it, you know. So, and this was a big error I made on my half. That was a real sort of noob mistake. I didn't spot them on the radar, so they saw me. And, you know, actually it might have worked out for the good in the long run, because now I've been able to draw them out into that side. And I'm going to use a sticky camera to release some sleeping gas. These sticky cameras are sometimes like a complete lifesaver, to be able to knock targets out from a distance and remain completely safe. I mean, I wish you could have more of them. So yeah, just get the target in line and then release the gas, and that takes care of, you know, that takes care of one target. but you know, the other target then sees that and is alerted. Being alerted isn't always a bad problem. The main problem about being alerted is when there are other guards that they can communicate with and then they're all on search. But yeah, I mean, one thing I have noticed is that the shooting on this, it's like the bullets just the bullets just bounce off the guys, the targets. I mean, you would think that one bullet would take them down, but nope, you need about 20 in them. I've noticed, I mean, this Splinter Cell compared to the others, I mean, the last one was Conviction, and compared to that one, I mean, I only played Conviction about 6 months ago, and compared to that, this one is 10 times more difficult. I mean, yeah, a lot more difficult. I mean, I hope the Splinter Cells never die out, but I mean, Sam Fisher is getting old. I mean, he's a pensioner soon. So yeah, like I said, all this walking and stuff, I just fast forwarded it. So you still get to see it, but you just don't get to see loads of it. It's just quite another tricky map area because there are so many guards, and also there are so many places where they can hide and you can't see them. And this dog is a flaming nightmare, but we just shoot him down. And yeah, like I said, it was just a case of trying to find a way around this campsite. Not taking out all the targets, taking out the ones that are in the main, you know, that are going to be the biggest problem. But I mean, if you took out, I don't think it would be possible to take out all the targets here. There was probably about 20 targets in this camp area, and you just haven't got the bullets or the sort of strategy plans to do so. Because if they're in a group, you're not going to be able to take them both out, you know, stealth-wise. You're just not going to be able to do it. So it's just a case of trying to find a way around the area you're trying to get to without, you know, without being spotted. And that's what I did here. I just kind of snuck past a load of them. Now I will just say there is a high priority target in this level. I mean, this is where he is in the campsite. You can capture him for extra points. I did the first time, but then you get into an area where there are so many targets that it's not difficult, but I would say it makes getting to this area where you need to be now almost, well, it puts the difficulty level right up, let's put it that way. And I got bored of doing this campsite, so I just snuck past the guy and used a sticky camera to do so. And this was another one. I mean, yeah, like I said, I mean, if I had the Xbox controller at this point, I would have got that high priority target in this camp as well. But with the lack of controls and also the lag, it's too much, it's too difficult. And I have, you know, the difficulty level on this I set was not the rookie mode, so, you know, I'm kind of putting, you know, my own pressure on myself. So again, using a sticky camera again. Why not? I mean, you might as well use them, you know what I mean? You might as well use all the gadgets you have. And there's normally a restocking area in between each level too, so it's not like you're never gonna, you know, you're gonna have the chance to get those sticky cameras back during a level. There's always a restocking cabinet or drawer, whatever you want to call it, case, you know, that you can use. And again, you know, there's a lot of these mines you have to walk past, and that's what I mean. I just thought I'd fast forward it because it's a bit boring to be honest, just to watch walking through mines. And then, yeah, next up, there's yeah, we get the little notification that you can use sprinting mode, which I didn't actually know prior to this, and sprinting really does come in use later on in this game. Well, this level. This is the next main campsite, which again, another tricky one to do. Yep, just a case of finding the best route round. This is the route that I found to be the best. And I did a bit of slow mode here, you know. Good old Sam Fisher. And again, just finding a way around. Give him a whistle. I'm sorry, but I mean, how dumb can these guards be, you know? Come over here, come over here. Is that someone there? No. But you know, I mean, I think it does take the piss a little bit. And then dropping down another mine shaft. Made me laugh at it because I dropped down the mine shaft. As the guy just must have saw this guy dropping down. Who the hell's that? And then he didn't have time to do anything, so that worked out alright.
We can't wait. This is it, Briggs. Get the chopper off the ground.
So yeah, folks, like I said, I put the whole level in this. I haven't cut anything out. You're probably thinking, how have you done the whole level in less than half an hour? But it's like I said, as you can see, a lot of this is fast forwarded like now. You know, and that's where a lot of the time's been cut out. And I'm not going to lie, there was quite a few times where I died too, and that's been cut out. I'm not going to put in failed attempts. But yeah, now we come to this area, and this is the last bit of the level.
What are you seeing?
Looks like a kill room. They executed a soldier. Miguel Garcia, 36th Wing.
He's from LA. 23 years old, went MIA during the attack on Guam.
Why kill a kid?
They taped it.
Jesus, that's the data they're sending.
I'll shut it down. They're still recording. Trace it.
On it.
They left a tablet behind.
Don't be afraid. I know why you're here. Believe it or not, I once walked in your shoes. Before I fought for a world, I fought for a nation.
Please. I'm sorry. I just want to go home.
I want you to go home. I want all your troops to go home. But your country, they just refuse to listen.
I have a kid. He's 2 years old. Please.
I was raised to believe that one man could change the future. Do you believe that? I do. And I think that you could be that man. You could change the world by becoming an example.
No.
I wasn't talking to him, my friend. I was talking to you.
Why leave us a warning?
It's not a warning, it's a message. Engineers are waiting for someone.
Charlie, where's that trace?
I'm still working on it.
Sam, are you engaging the drone?
No.
Someone's hacking it.
That's why Jadid was stalling. It's a trap. Get out of there now.
I'm okay.
So yeah, folks, I mean, this is where that Splinter really comes in use. I mean, and this is the end of the level now, so I just take the time to say thanks for watching this. And yeah, the next video will be up soon. I usually play one level per day. And yeah, there we go. So see you in the next one, folks. I'll just, what I do is I'll let you watch the very last bit of this. So see you, folks. Bye.
Well, whatever data you can off this now.
I'm on it.
Move the chopper. Repair it on board to save time.
Sam.
Engineers were 2 steps ahead of us. Our only lead on the blacklist and all we got was a message.
Briggs already grilled Coben about his intel.
Coben is too stupid to set that trap. Too smart to risk his own life sending us into it.
Agreed. His intel was supported by other sources. The engineers left out a breadcrumb trail of false information.
Sent us running into a minefield.
Let's hope the DevGru team's found something.
They should be back by now.
Charlie's following up. Charlie?
Charlie.
The other teams.
All the camps were traps. You're the only one that made it out alive.
The engineers knew the government would disavow the operation. That's why they recorded it.
They just released the footage online.
Sam, we pulled an ID off the hardware you got on the ground. We know who's running the engineers.
That was fast.
It was easy. Too easy. Almost like they wanted us to find out who he was.
Sign of confidence, he's taunting us. Now we have our target. Majid Sadiq.
Ex-MI6 agent.
That's how he knew what everyone would look for after Guam.
And how to force feed it to them.
Madam President.
Glad you're still with us, Mr. Fisher.
I'm sorry for your loss. We know who we're after.
Majid Sadiq, the man behind the engineers. We'll forward our analysis to your office.
Good work. Does this get us anywhere with American consumption?
Not directly, no. But I pulled the new data from your office. Your people are highlighting Dallas as another possible target?
Yes, and Homeland Security's already spread thin, covering 5 other cities. Our best shot at protecting Dallas is to send 4th Echelon in to head off any attack before it happens. Can you make it in time?
Consider it done.
We'll stop them.